Hey everyone, welcome back to AllbuzhaGaming, the place where battles come alive and strategies are shared. If you enjoy content about Lands of Jail, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel so you never miss an epic war, event breakdown, or power move. Make sure to turn on the notification bell so you're the first to see every new upload. Got tips, questions, or wild battle stories? Drop them in the comments. I always love hearing from you. Alright, let's gear up and dive into today's event. Today we're going to talk about how to become a good joiner in the Trial Cage event. This is a topic that gets asked very often and can be quite frustrating for many players. There are a lot of players who have been playing Lands of Jail for a long time, yet they still make the same mistakes over and over again. My hope is that after watching this video, you'll have a much better understanding of how to be a good joiner during the Trial Cage event. Just a quick disclaimer. The joiner strategies and tips discussed in this video apply specifically to Trial Cage and may not be suitable for other events in Lands of Jail. But before we begin today's discussion, I want to give a quick disclaimer. Everything shared in this video is based on my personal opinions and experiences from the many Trial Cage events I've participated in while playing Lands of Jail. You're completely free to decide for yourself what you want to do after watching this content. These are simply my observations and recommendations based on my own gameplay experience. So please don't take anything personally. Think of this video as additional knowledge that may help you improve your performance in Trial Cage. Trial Cage is an alliance event, which means you must be part of an alliance and have at least one Trial Cage built in order to participate. If your alliance has a large number of members, you may want to build 2 Trial Cages. This can help accommodate members from different time zones so more players can join the event. Another advantage is that a single Trial Cage won't become overcrowded. By splitting members between 2 cages, the damage contribution can be distributed more evenly. In this event, you'll receive rewards every time you complete a Trial Cage run. These rewards include gear, magnets, equipment parts, and resources such as food, wood, steel, and gasoline. This event can only be activated once every 2 days because there is a 48-hour cooldown before it can be started again. Since gear, magnets, and equipment parts are extremely important resources, it's highly recommended that you don't skip this event whenever it's available. Today, we're going to focus on how to become a good rally joiner. In your opinion, what makes someone a good joiner in Trial Cage? Let me know in the comments below. A joiner plays a very important role in Trial Cage. When we send the right heroes, the rally can deal significantly more damage. And of course, higher damage is exactly what we need to earn more points, which ultimately leads to better rewards. There are a few preparations that every rally joiner should make before the Trial Cage event begins. One of the most important things is setting up the correct formation. With the right formation, your rally leader can select the best heroes for the rally, helping the team achieve much higher damage and score more points. If you've reached at least VIP 8, you'll have access to 2 formations, Formation A and Formation B. However, if you only have Formation A available, that's perfectly fine as well. Having 2 formations simply gives you more flexibility when joining rallies. But it's not a requirement to be a good Trial Cage joiner. Even with just 1 formation, you can still contribute effectively as long as you set it up correctly. I usually use Formation B to save a troop setup specifically for the Trial Cage event. By saving a dedicated formation, it's much easier to send the right heroes along with the exact number of troops required, based on the rules and agreements within your alliance. Every alliance has its own requirements. Some alliances may only allow members to send 50,000 troops. Others may require 60,000 troops, while some may allow even more. By having a Trial Cage formation prepared in advance, you can join rallies quickly and accurately without having to adjust your troops every time the event starts. You can prepare your troop formation by tapping your profile icon in the top left corner of the screen. After that, select the Troops menu at the bottom, then open Troop Formation. From there, you can choose Formation A, B, or even C, depending on your VIP privileges level. Now that you know where to set up your formations, let's talk about choosing the right heroes. Free-to-play players can have up to 5 marches, while spenders can purchase 1 additional march queue, increasing the total to 6 marches. Since I currently have 6 marches available, I keep 6 hero formations saved specifically for Trial Cage. The heroes I use are Flameborn, Lofili, Luna, Veronica, Kate, and Koshavoy. However, if you're still in Season 1 or Season 2 and don't have Veronica, Kate, or Koshavoy yet, you can replace them with Phoenix, Samir, Echo, or Devilian. My recommendation is to prioritize heroes whose first war skill increases damage or attack. After that, focus on heroes that provide lethality bonuses. This will generally help your rally deal more damage and achieve higher scores during Trial Cage. Once you understand that, it's time to move on to the troop formations. Here, we're going to save each troop formation one by one so that during Trial Cage, it will be much easier to select the hero we want to send. I'll place Flameborn in the first slot, followed by Lofili, Luna, Veronica, Kate, and finally, Koshavoy. For these formations, we only need to assign 1 hero to each march. If you have more than 1 prison armor, you can also equip 1 to each formation. A max-level prison armor can provide up to 10% additional march speed, which helps your troops reach the rally faster. After assigning 1 hero and 1 prison armor, you can set the troop count according to your alliance's rules. In the IDN Alliance, the maximum troop count allowed for joiners is 60,000 troops, so I set each formation to send exactly 60,000 troops. This ensures that every rally is filled efficiently and follows the Alliance's Trial Cage guidelines. By using only 1 hero per formation, everything becomes much simpler. The main reason is that we only need 1 hero to provide their assist skill to the rally leader. This also makes it much easier for the rally leader to select the specific heroes they want in order to maximize damage against the Scarlet Butcher. Sending only 1 hero also gives you more flexibility during the event. If the rally leader asks you to switch heroes, you can do it quickly because that hero will usually be available at your base and ready to deploy. On the other hand, if you're sending 3 heroes in every march, changing heroes can become difficult. The hero you need may already be inside another player's rally, forcing you to wait until that rally returns before you can use them again. Another advantage is that a single hero is usually more than enough to lead a march carrying up to 60,000 troops, which is the troop limit used by many alliances for Trial Cage joiners. So there is generally no need to send additional heroes unless your alliance has a different strategy. Don't forget to name your formations after the hero assigned to them. This makes it much easier during the event to quickly find and send the exact hero you want. For example, you can name your formations Flameborn, Lofili, Luna, Veronica, Kate, and Koshavoy. This way there's no confusion when you're joining rallies and switching heroes on the fly. Of course, you're free to use any naming system you prefer. The important thing is that you can easily recognize each formation during the event. Also, make sure the number of troops you're sending matches your alliance's agreed-upon limit. Following your alliance's troop requirements helps rallies run smoothly and prevents you from being removed from a rally for sending the wrong troop count. One thing to keep in mind is that formation names are limited to only 4 characters. Because of that, it's best to keep the names short and use the hero's initials or a simple abbreviation. For example, you can use names like Flameborn become FLAM or Lofili become LOFI. The goal is simply to make each formation easy to identify at a glance, so when the Trial Cage event is running, you can quickly select and send the hero that your rally leader needs without wasting time searching through your formations. One more thing I'd like to add. First, a max-level prison armor provides additional march speed, allowing your troops to travel faster when joining rallies. While this may seem like a small bonus, it can help ensure your troops arrive on time and keep the rally running smoothly. Second, whenever possible, try to send heroes that are at least 4-star or 5-star. The reason is simple. A 4-star hero already unlocks a level 5 war skill, which is the maximum level for that skill. This means you don't necessarily need a 5-star hero to provide the strongest possible assist skill to the rally leader. So if you have a hero at 4 stars, that's already enough to contribute the maximum war skill bonus during Trial Cage. Any additional stars beyond that are nice to have, but the most important thing is making sure the hero's war skill is already maxed out. Alright, now it's time to jump into the Trial Cage event itself. For this video, I'll be focusing specifically on the joiner's role. As for opening rallies and managing the event as a rally leader, we'll cover that in a future episode. How to become a rally leader in the Trial Cage event. Now that the preparations are complete and you understand the basics of being a good joiner, it's time to put everything into practice. So, sit back, enjoy the Trial Cage event, and let's see how these strategies work in action.
sees my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Feel like a dynamite, ready to explode right up in the sky. I need you to listen, I need you to hear, and don't show any fear. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul.
Like you, be strong to hold the powers of the sun. To dream, believe in strength. Now I'm the only one, only one. I was an ordinary boy until I broke the rules. My life destroyed, a life destroyed. the first time of today. Today. To dream, believe. You are the strength, you're all I need. Oh, gonna give it a shot. Only one of me to shield you all from the enemy. You're a superhero. You're a superhero. Can I be your superhero? Superhero. 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 Can I be your superhero? Over the edge, feel like I'm floating through the air. The pain I felt is paid for, all is said and done. Oh, I am restricted, fixed upon the web. I need to kick the habit that my mind is breathing in. Break out, I've got to see. Spent all my life holding all of it closely. I played it innocent, a feel of discontent. I'm finally facing it all, fearless. Burning the bridge that keeps us. I'm here and I'm feeling fearless. Exaggerated, that's what you assume. The story's over now, I must conclude. I am conflicted, watching where I step still, hanging in the balance. Not the life I want to live, I want to take it all. Standing tall, fear outweighed the person you are. Oh, break out, I've got to see. Spent all my life holding all of it closely. I played it innocent, a feel of discontent. I'm finally facing it all, fearless. Fearless.
that the brothers on the rise now. Endless celebrations all in my house. Levitating now, I'm super duper fly now. London boy, but DC where I reside now. Put the time in while you always yelling time out. If I quit it, cause I know I'm coming with it. You were sitting, you were wishing I was handling my business. Now I got the ball like Harry Potter playing Quidditch. And my business is humongous, you would think that happens in it. Damn man, I'm all that, yeah I'm all that. Working for that whip, yeah that what you call that. I'ma blow up in the summer, have him yelling fall back. And I've always been ahead like an effing ball cap. Man, I came in the game like whoa. Got a couple chains on me cause I like gold. They told me I'm the best and I told them I know. Cause when I'm in your town, every ticket I sold. Yeah, they saying I'm the man. Facts, bro. Lot of haters, tell me where they at though. I'm the new pop, all I do is rap though. Want me on your song, throw a couple stacks, yo. Woo! Everybody wanna do the same thing, yup. That's why we ain't on the same page. Do my own thing, and I maintain. Flow like water, so I'm going mainstream. I'm going mainstream. Flow like water, so I'm going mainstream. Yeah, I'm going mainstream. Flow like water, so I'm going mainstream. I'm going mainstream. Mainstream. Flow like water, so I'm going mainstream. Yup. I'm going mainstream. Damn. Flow like water, so I'm going mainstream.
Alright, the trial cage event has come to an end. Now we can take a look at the damage results and overall performance from this trial cage run. Even though we only had 15 participants this time, we were still able to deal a very respectable amount of total damage. I think the rewards were excellent as well. Receiving 34 gear pieces from a single trial cage event is a fantastic result and shows how much of a difference good coordination and proper rally joining can make. Overall, I'd say this was a successful trial cage run, and hopefully the tips from this video will help you contribute even more damage and earn even better rewards in your own alliance events. And that's it for today's video. I hope this guide helps you become a better joiner in the trial cage event and gives you a clearer understanding of how important every participant is to the team's success. Sometimes improving your performance isn't about spending more. It's simply about sending the right hero, using the right formation, and working together with your alliance. If you learned something new from this video, don't forget to leave a like and share it with your alliance members so more players can improve their trial cage results. Also, let me know in the comments, what hero do you usually send when joining trial cage rallies? Thank you so much for watching, and as always, stay safe, have fun, and I'll see you in the next Lands of Jail video. This is AllbuzhaGaming, signing out.
Don't wanna sleep in, cause I got something to prove. I gotta take what I hate and finally make a move. I think of you and all the shit you don't do. Well, I'ma make hella sure that I don't be